How does it feel to be a published author?
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, guys? What's crack-a-lacking? Right, so my name is UrbanBoatingLee. Okay, so hi, I haven't made a video in a very, very long time, which some people might hate because, well, you subscribed to me for that specific reason. I know this isn't a TWDG related video, so I apologise for that, but as some of you know, I work on books a lot. Some of you may also know that I used to write a lot of fan fiction, which is a little bit weird. Started from the bottom, now we're here. I am and I'm not proud of the things that I did on Wattpad and things like that, because I mean they got me to here, and I'll tell you where here is in a second. So basically I spent the past year and a half, I have to tell you now that I have written a book. So I would like to introduce you, and it hasn't got Josh in it, so don't be disappointed when I tell you it hasn't got Josh in it. I apologise, but maybe next time, we'll see. We'll see. Still love my boy Josh, shout out to Forgotten Redemption and all of that jazz. But here you go. Here is my book, Ill-Gotten Gains by Casey Barrow, which is me, also known as UrbanBoatingLee, also known as Depressed Carrot, also known as f***ing failure.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is my book, and I will tell you a little bit about said book.
She can write a book, but she can't drive a car.
Just go on the hill. I'll talk about it in a second. So anyway, I wanted to speak about my book and tell you a little bit about it because, well, wow, it's a book. I guess if you want to read it, then you gotta know what it's about. And I'll tell you now, it'd probably make a better movie than it would anything else. So basically the story is set in 1971. It's about this dude named Drew Felton, and he basically lives a quiet life with his sister and his mum. He's a man of the household. They're basically. His sister Amanda gets hit by a car. Being America and them have healthcare, he doesn't have enough money to pay for his sister's medical bills. Poor old Drew is left to his own devices to try and make sure that his sister and his mum stay afloat in these hard times. So as he's out in the field picking potatoes, he's like, I'm fed up of this, but I've got no choice. Help! My sister is now paralysed from the waist down and potentially even brain damaged. And so what's he gonna do? He gets depressed and goes to a bar. He starts drinking. Little does he know that this bar is actually home to a lot of drug dealers. And on this particular day, the people in the traffic lights are gonna look at me and be like, what the f***? He just wants a drink, but he doesn't drink that often, so he doesn't even know what to order. He's just like, something that's gonna kill me. But bam, who's sat up at the bar? It's Mr. Clyde Brantley! Who is Clyde Brantley, you ask?
Who's Clyde Brantley?
He is a maverick, an outlaw, an all-around sexy-ass dude. So, Clyde Brantley, manly hour, manly minute, manly day, manly year, manly month, manly everything. He's just the man. He's sat at the bar drinking his alcohol, smoking his Franklin cigarettes, and he's been there for a few days. What will he do? He speaks to Mr. Drew Felton, and he's like, dude, what the f*** are you doing? And he's like, dude, you look really depressed. Is there anything that I can do to help you? Look, I understand what depression looks like. You're obviously depressed. Drew's like, no, dude, I'm not depressed. I'm just going through a really hard time. And he's like, yeah, no, that's what depression is, you dummy. There's some other people inside of said bar. And the people inside of the bar have been picking on Clyde for a very long time, because Clyde has been in this bar for quite a while, and he's been like, he's just been sitting around, doing whatever he wants to do, drinking, smoking. And the people that own the bar and the gang that are inside the bar are getting pretty pissed off with him because obviously he's doing everything that they don't want him to do. At the end of the day, this man named Christian Beldad, who is one of the people inside the bar, he comes up to Clyde and he's like, oi mate, what the f*** are you doing? Why the f*** are you in our bar still? Clyde's like, no, I've been here for a very long time. You picked a fight with me before. I know how this is gonna end. And Clyde's like, I've got a gun and you don't, so shut up. They're like, oh no, and he's like, oh well, I'm fed up of you guys, so he shoots them anyway and kills them all. And Drew's sat there, and then he vomits everywhere, and he's like, oh yeah, what the fuck has just happened? So then Clyde's like, dude, you're the guy from the paper, what are we gonna do? You need money, right? And Drew's like, no, I don't need money, what are you talking about? I mean, yeah, I do, I kinda need money, fuck, help me.
That's just you.
Clyde's like, well, come to the basement with me. And Drew's like, oh no, you're not gonna stab me, are you? You look like kind of the guy that would steal someone's kidneys. I'm with you, and when I go to the basement with you, it'll be all fun and games, yeah? So Clyde takes him to the basement and he starts opening up these kegs and he's like, oh look, 30 kilos of cocaine, I wonder where that's come from. Turns out Clyde was actually scoping out this bar for a very long time. He was after his coke all along. So then Clyde looks at Drew and he says, dude, I know you need the money. If you come with me all the way to Las Vegas and deliver us to a connect that I know, I will give you half of whatever we get. Drew is like, you just killed all them people in that bar. I'm not gonna trust you. This is horrific. I've never seen anyone kill all them people, but I don't know what to do. But I need to help my sister. So what am I supposed to do? So Drew's like, yeah, I'll come along with you. I don't really want to. God wouldn't approve. My mother wouldn't approve. I need the money. She's got to forgive me if I get the money, right? Yeah, I don't know. Amanda Felton goes along with Clyde Brantley, and the entire story is about them travelling all the way across America in order to get that cash money. Writing was the thing that helped me back in 2014 because I transferred all of my feelings and the bad things that thought into the character. It basically just meant that rather than it stick in my head, I could make fictional characters feel that pain rather than myself, which sounds really depressing, but if you are struggling with things, I do recommend writing because it is such a good release to get everything out. And being able to spend so much time in this book and make the characters relatable in the sense of the things that, not so much what they struggle with. For example, I don't have a cocaine addiction, but it's just a sense of themselves, and it's a coming of age story without coming of age sort of thing. It's learning that you are not defined by what people think you are. So for example, a paper says you're one thing doesn't mean you're entirely that thing, and you don't have to stick to one singular thing your entire life. You can be someone else if you want to. You know, it's just a case of making it aware that you should speak up about things rather than just sort of bottling them up, because you'll find that in the story the characters, they kind of don't speak about anything to anyone else, so them speaking with one another is the only chance they really get to speak to someone. So that's, yeah, just speak to people. And yeah, that's the whole, like, that's the most of it, to be perfectly honest. I know that some of you may not have the money to purchase a book, like a physical copy of a book, so it is available on Kindle, and hopefully at some point I may be able to put it as a free download, but please, if you can, I really appreciate it if you were to support me. Not like begging or anything, but there's a lot that's been poured into this, and I don't know, blood, sweat and tears. And yes, there was blood, because I'm pretty sure one of the books gave me a paper cut at one point, so. But anyway, I've got a book out, please go and buy it. The link is in the description below for US, UK, and I believe it's available in Europe as well. And also the Kindle version is available worldwide, so if you do find it, and you do like it, please leave a review, and blah blah blah. Have a great day. Help.
Corny as shit.
You're just filming yourself now.
I don't know if it's on me or you, or possibly the back seat. Speaking of the back seat, we have a child, you have a child. They're strapped in safely. Oh, actually, Kay, they're kind of falling out the seatbelt.
I never wanted kids anyway. Oh god. Yeah, you better buy the book. Please.